All right, my name is Mark Duarte, and welcome back to my podcast, Insightful. I'm sorry I haven't posted in the past few days. I've been really busy with school, band, and Halloween and other things, right? But today's episode is going to be filmed outside. That's why you might hear wind, trees, and cars. And I'm sorry for if that annoys you. But yeah. Today's episode is going to be about mental health. And mental health is mostly caused by social media. Young people these days, they see someone post something about them and they get super mad. And then they start overthinking about themselves. And they just got to learn. You got to learn that no matter what someone says about you, it doesn't matter. It's their opinion. Everyone has opinions. You can have your opinion about someone else as well. But do you think that you should be taking someone who doesn't know you at all, a random stranger, you think you should be mad at them for having an opinion? Well, yeah, you should be mad at them for posting something bad about you, but it doesn't really matter once you think about it. At the end of the day, words are words. Bad words could be misspoken, but they might not really mean it. They might just be doing that to get attention. That's what most young people these days really want. All they want is attention. Some people at home, they're just really lonely, and they feel like bullying other people could get them attention and get them more friends, so they're not lonely. But it's wrong. They don't think it's wrong because they're really happy with their life once they get more friends and stuff like that. But in reality, the person they're bullying is just making life harder for them. Knowing every day they have to come to school or go on social media or on Snapchat and see someone has posted stuff about them, bad stuff. And at the end of the day, it just makes them overthink. And that's not good. Overthinking leads to a lot of problems, and most times mental health, bullies, social media, it causes kids to kill themselves, and that's not good. That's not what we want. We want kids to be happy, right? But they can't be happy nowadays because they're too busy wondering what this person's gonna say about this, and if someone is going to bring up their past, or if someone's going to start talking bad stuff about them, right? But they just got to learn how to take it. Once they take it and accept it, they're going to be better, because they learn that they're just bullies that want to get attention. But yeah, I know a lot of people that have been depressed because of things that happen to them, and not all of them are because of that. Most of them is because a boyfriend did something bad, a boyfriend cheated on her, a boyfriend lied about their age, girlfriend lied about their age, a whole bunch of things. It's mostly caused because of relationships. And I get it. You love someone, you care for them, and at the end of the day, it's all for nothing. But you gotta think about, was it really all for nothing? No, because you guys shared happy times together. Even though bad stuff might have happened in the end, you still gotta cherish the good times. And once you learn how to cherish the good times, you'll look back at you guys being together and smile. And just be happy that it happened. And that you were happy. But, yeah. You see, it's mostly caused by relationships. And I think that if you're in middle school, elementary, you shouldn't be having any relationships, first of all. But middle school, you could start having a relationship, but not too serious, you know? And you gotta focus on school. If you don't focus on school, everything bad is gonna be happening. Also, another thing that causes people to be depressed, or kids or teenagers to be depressed, is their parents. Their parents are so, like, some parents are abusive, some are not. And the parents that are abusive, they probably also got abused as a child. Not saying it's an excuse for them to abuse their child, but that's another thing you gotta put in account, right? But yeah, so there's a lot of things that can happen and lead to people being depressed. It's not just those 3 things that I stated, but a lot more, right? So how you could tell if someone is depressed is if they're not acting normally. Like, if you're friends with, let's say, some guy named Tree, right? If you're friends with him and he's always happy all the time, right? Gets good grades, smiles a lot, and all of a sudden one day he just comes to school, no smile on his face, eyes baggy, eyes swollen, red. That you gotta talk to him, right? And once you talk to him, once he tells you and gets comfortable, tells you what happened, you can learn. And you gotta keep on observing your friend that's like that. Because if you don't keep up on your friend, they might still feel lonely. And you don't want them to feel lonely. You want them to feel loved, right? Everyone has to feel loved. That's a major thing. If they don't feel loved at all, they're not going to be happy because they see everyone else is feeling loved except them, right? But yeah, so that's just a few things about mental health, right? And in the end, nobody's perfect, right? Everyone has their things. Some people have disabilities. Oh, and another thing, people making fun of kids with disabilities. Those kids with disabilities see people making fun of them, and they go home and just cry. That's sad. Don't you think about it? You gotta think about making fun of a autistic kid. Look, if you make fun of an autistic kid, you think, oh, it's just all jokes, right? But the autistic kid sees you laughing about him, and he goes home and asks his mom why people are laughing about him. And then he cries, and a lot of things can happen. Especially, and people with different race, like black people and white people. If white people are talking bad about a black kid, the black kid is probably gonna get sad, right? But it's just I don't know. You see, no one's perfect. Everyone has their imperfections. You gotta cherish their imperfections. I know whoever is listening to this right now, I know every single one of you have an imperfection you're ashamed of, which you shouldn't be, because your imperfections is what makes you perfect. You see, no one's perfect. No one is perfect at all. You might think someone is perfect. You might say someone is perfect, but in the end, they're never perfect. Everyone has their imperfections. Cherish them. Love them. That's why you like people. I don't know. But, yeah, that's basically what I've been talking about for the past 10 minutes, something like that. Okay. Enough of me babbling. I hope y'all had a great Halloween, and I will try to post more episodes, and I'll take your guys' feedback on them. Mostly my friends and stuff. But yeah, I hope y'all have an amazing day or night or whatever time you watch it. I hope your life goes amazing, and I hope that you can come to school, come home with a smile on your face every single day. I want positive vibes. If you feel down, let someone know. Let someone know you're feeling down, and talk to them, and then maybe they could help you with your problems. But at the end of the day, only God knows. And yeah, all right, so that's the end of this episode. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and peace out. Bye bye.